Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroki. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to get your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Dare to make war, we surrender. All good, important things are needed to
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before. Or sings tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello, world. It's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the Twilight Zone Sunday for August 22nd, 2021. Welcome, fellow panelists, Captain Trek.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cap.
If I'm interested, I even have a special avatar just for Twilight Zone.
Okay, Cap. To be fair, I send the same message to about 8 people. Some I know are more interested than others, so I apologize for not getting an personal invitation and in the same copy and paste I sent to several other people.
Oh, I know. I just have to give you trouble. I mean,
so the people who got the link for today's panel said, if you're interested, because I didn't want to presume anyone was interested. The usuals got it. If you are a usual and did not get your link, please ask me. I probably just forgot or it didn't go through. I'm not trying to smite anyone or spite anyone. It just didn't go through correctly. Darren, unfortunately, is not going to be here today. Welcome, Mr. Londell.
Hey.
Darren Wagner did message me earlier. He's unfortunately too busy to make it today, but he sends his regrets. Otherwise, we should have a regular panel. Aravic Sonder with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Aravic Sonder. Okay, now we've got somebody with no name and an animation, so it's probably Pickles. But is it Pickles? Is that you?
No.
It's Professor.
There's a name there.
It's not in the name part of it. Only when I make it big. Well, I can't see that in the little thumbnail, Professor.
Maybe you need glasses, Bird.
I have glasses. I'm wearing glasses.
Well, maybe you need a new prescription.
Maybe I do. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you. And Qapla, Bird.
Qapla. So, completely unrelated to anything. been in the news a lot today because, as you guys know, there's a hurricane passing near to me, not too near, but near enough. But Montauk, New York, welcome, Resolute Germ, to the panel. Montauk, New York, which is the east end of Long Island, has been in the news a lot as the hurricane is passing Montauk, New York. Now, I was thinking, should I start a change.org campaign to change the name of Montauk, New York to Martok, New York?
Well, you know,
who would be down for that?
Also,
government facility there.
There is a government facility in Montauk, yes. A classified government facility that may or may not work on viruses.
Well, what I heard was time travel, teleportation, and things of that sort.
Time travel, teleportation. So it seems like Martok might be the appropriate name.
Correct.
Possibly.
Even though I've never been to Montauk, I'm not a native of Montauk. I have no say in how Montauk is run. I think I should be the one to push for its renaming. One time I tried to get to Montauk. I actually set out to get to Montauk because I was supposed to meet my boss's boat in Montauk. But halfway out there on the Long Island Railroad, I got a phone call that he was instead pulling into Greenwich, Connecticut instead of Montauk, and I was the closest one on shore, even though I was in the middle of Long Island with no means of getting to Greenwich. So I had to get off the train in the middle of nowhere, not thinking that how could there not be possibly be a taxi service right off the train station, get a $150 train ride back to, $150 taxi ride back to my house, and then take my rental car back out and then head back up to Greenwich, Connecticut, and then meet them in Greenwich instead of Montauk. That's the closest I ever got to Montauk. Not that anybody cares. But anyway, so today we are watching The Twilight Zone, Season 1, Episodes 16, 17, and 18, otherwise known as The Hitch-Hiker, The Fever, and The Last Flight. And The Fever and The Last Flight, I know well. And Dave Myers has become a new member of the channel. A Karogan orphan. Thank you, Dave Myers. Any relation to Dee Dee? I suspect. So maybe Dee Dee is changing to Dave. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll have two Myers. But awesome. Thank you, Dave Myers, for becoming a Karogan orphan.
It is Dee Dee.
It is Dee Dee. Okay. Good. I assumed it was. But you know what happens when you assume. 47 Yorktown was first in the chat and puts in a clock, an eye, a door, and a bird of prey head. An actor says, for a bird that cannot see icons very well, that was a clock, an eye, a door, and a bird of prey 5 head in a jar. Thank you. I believe it means hashtag time to watch Twilight Zone with Bird of Prey 5. It loses something in the translation, but I think that's what it meant to mean. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. Super Blubberpuss says howdy guys. Room for one more honey. Always Super Blubberpuss. And Dee Dee Myers says howdy to Super Blubberpuss, who says hi to Dee Dee. 47 Yorktown also says howdy and says it's Sunday. Bird of Prey 5 versus Hurricane Henry. Well, the good news is that we are just getting rain. We don't even have any wind here. The hurricane has mostly passed us by. A lot of rain overnight, but nothing bad so far today. Could have gone a lot worse. It went way east when it could have come way west. We are doing good, Dee Dee. Qapla, how are you and the family? We are doing good. And welcome Deej to the panel.
Just real quick, I'm going to watch the show. I'm not going to sit here and commentate, but Dee Dee said no, they aren't relations. Even their last names are spelled differently.
Oh, it's not related. Dee Dee says, no, they're not related.
He just got the icons on his chat.
What?
The membership icon just showed up on his name in chat.
Dee Dee has been a member.
Yeah, Qapla.
Yes.
Dee Dee has been a long time member. Dave Myers is the new member.
Two different
So there
people.
was no relation, Mamo Pray. Thank you, Dave Myers. So two separate Myers. And yes, they are spelled differently. In closer inspection. Thank you, Deej. They are spelled differently. An extra E. So we have two Myers now. Spelled differently as members.
Now all you need is a Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, no. LDG of Geeks Enjoy puts in all the emojis. Thank you, LDG. Dee Dee says hello to Dave. And Geeks Enjoy puts in terrible emojis. Aravic Saunders says Qapla, Bird of Prey 5, live long and prosper. Emoji. Mike Richards says hey to Dee Dee. Hello, Aravic. Hello, Mike Richards. And thank you, Aravic, for the super chat. What do we got? Mike Richards says, and goodbye. Are you leaving, Mike Richards? The Random Menace says, greetings from the future. Greetings, Random Menace. Aravic says maybe he needs brainy specs. Professor Brainy Specs. Smart glasses would be wonderful. And Cinnabon says hello. I'm too angry to stay. Have a good stream. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he just wanted to say something. Agner says I heard
you're right.
Cinnabon, if you're actually angry, please let us know. We don't want Cinnabon to be angry at all. Last I saw, everything was hunky good, so I really can't imagine that you're angry, but I hope you're not. Address is Cinnabon. Look at a bunny and have a nice rest of the day. Absolutely. Then Dave joined as a Kurogan orphan. Thank you so much, Dave. And Dee Dee says no relation that they know of. Deed says it will take him 20 minutes to catch up in the chat, and he was probably right. Resolute says you got the members icon. Yeah, but he's always had it. He's got the blue one, which means he's been a member for 6 months or more. The red icon is the new members. Red Cranium 696 says, have you played the first one yet? Not today. I mean, we played the first episode several weeks ago, but we're about to start. We are about to start. So, guys, if you're new here and you are watching the Twilight Zone with us for the first time, and you're watching it live as I'm streaming this live now, you can go to birdofprey5.com/SR in another browser tab or another browser or on a separate device. And you can watch the actual next 3 episodes of The Twilight Zone with us. If you have your own subscription to Paramount Plus or Hulu, they do stream on those platforms. If you have your own copy on DVD or Blu-ray, you can queue them up. But if you're watching live, you can watch my copy as if you're here with me in my living room, and it will be synced. Now, if you're not watching live, or you don't want to, or you can't bring it up in another tab, and you're just watching on YouTube, then you'll get a screenshot every 10 seconds or so, but there'll be no audio, unfortunately for you. But you'll get a screenshot so you have some idea what's going on in the episode. Why do we have to watch this old stuff? Asked Dave Myers. Because this is good stuff. This is great. This is great television.
Damn straight, it's great television.
Fantastic.
I mean, a hell of a lot better than the new stuff that CBS put out that Jordan Peele did.
No, let's not bring up Jordan Peele, asshole.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey, how nice of you to have black and white shows. Since Karoga finally allowed to have access to black and white TV instead of listening to the radio, too bad they can't have TVs or internet. Fake news. Eastland Burkholder says, hello all. Hello, Eastland. Professor Brainy Speck says, if you are watching the live stream and want to watch Twilight Zone with us, head over to the screening room at birdofprey5.com/SR. Exactly. This will not work after the stream ends. And Dee Dee Myers says, now Michael Myers is a relative, so don't upset him. Deej, don't. I don't know if I'd be so happy with Michael Myers as a relative. Hunky good. I don't know, Deej. I'm just putting words together. Sometimes they make sense. Sometimes they don't. Okay.
Most of the time they don't.
Bombo Prey. Now everybody's a critic. Dave Myers says the last flight was great. It is. It's the last flight is probably my favorite of the 3. The Fever is my second favorite. And the Hitch-Hiker is okay. And that's the order. The Hitch-Hiker's first. The Fever is second. Mamo Prey gets the Fever sometimes. And the third is the last flight. Okay. And Momo can take out Michael Myers, says Deej. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. So I'm going to head over to the screening room now. We're going to count down from 5. We're going to start it, and we'll start watching. If you want me to read your comment, put @BirdOfPrey5 in the chat, and I will do my best. And Dee Dee says, Bird of Prey, we are very close. We are very close to starting. Okay. Let's see. Into the screening room. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loading it up. We have ignition. Dun dun dun. We have Twilight Zone music. There is a 5th dimension beyond which is known to man. And the phone rings, but we will continue watching. Okay. The dimension of imagination. It's the Twilight Zone.
Otherwise known as Karoga.
Karoga, sure. This is, in fact, Karoga, where she gets stuck. See a nice guy helping her change her tire? I'm impressed she had a job back in the day.
Yeah.
$65.
Yeah.
Really, lady? You're going to leave that guy to hitchhike all the way to town, even after the guy in the pickup truck was going to basically follow you? 20.
Okay. Inger Stevenson.
Deej says that's salty hitchhiking.
She was also in Hang 'em High.
Hitchhiker?
What hitchhiker?
The bum right there. Not quite Eastland Burkholder. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
The hitchhiker is her from the Mirror Universe. Hopefully not the New Jersey Turnpike.
That'd be the wrong direction.
He's waiting for Roger Ebert. I don't know how my great uncle hitchhiked from New York City to Indiana when he was 12 years old with his parents' permission. And the only going to visit a cousin. And when he got to his cousin's house, he told his mom he'd mail her a postcard to let her know he got there safely.
Get up.
She got it a month later. That was it. Then he came home one day. Super Blubberputz hitched when he was a teen. I couldn't imagine. But that's just me.
That is creepy as fuck.
No, I'm heading the other direction. Anti-West. You fell for the oldest hitchhiker trick in the book, stopping at train tracks. Oh no! Why would you stop on the tracks?
Yeah, just wait till the train passes. It's not like you're
Get
gonna
out of
come
the
across
car,
there
woman.
fucking with you.
Oh no! If only you didn't have 5 full minutes in order to work out what to do with your mind.
Just get out of the.
Oh my God. Yes, it does seem like that scene from Austin Powers. Stop! No! Oh, he picked up the train. He was a hobo, not a hitchhiker. Yes, he wanted you to die. That's why. That's what it was.
Of course it was.
Where are you going? Man, what are you going to? California?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Capitulate.
Capitulate.
Exactly, Super Bubba Plus. That's what we're trying to get y'all to understand. Okay. This is real writing. This is how you tell a story.
Should buy a gun, lady. Never take a side road in New Mexico, lady. Oh, that was some poor thinking.
Oh shit.
And you didn't turn off the lights. You're going to have a dead battery, too.
It's Hollywood. Batteries don't die.
Gas and eats are just ahead. Just ahead the other direction, lady. Lubrication? That's not what you need.
Wow, you're really full of it today, Bird.
Oh. Wow. There's a man after me. Hitchhiking. He was looking at me menacingly. Ready?
My bird of prey keeps looking at me.
She's hysterical. Josh reads his bird of prey. Did you save the orphans in the mine, or are you just replacing your workforce after you pump the water out of the mine? Oh, and you can always trust a sailor in his sailor suit at the middle of the night in New Mexico. Huh. I'm headed to San Diego. There you go. All I needed was a man to knock on that window.
It's a bad haircut for a sailor. I think Darren would have a lot to say about that uniform.
Super Blubberpuss. Not Ryan Johnson. You're hiding people. Sorry, Super Blubberpuss. I'll unhide you. That was an accident. Not Ryan Johnson is butt hiding people.
Oops.
I'm not Ryan Johnson. I've temporarily taken away your wrench until you stop butt hiding people. He was here earlier. He wrote something, so I unmodded him. Why is he sitting right next to her in that big car, says Super Blubber Puss? Because the camera angle is only so big.
Yeah.
That is pretty damn close now that you mention it. We do have room, Darren. Hey, Darren Wagner, welcome to the panel.
Hello. I don't want to interrupt the show, but
you made it.
I did. I'll explain during the credits what kept me from being here on time. All right.
No deeds. You can't start hiding people.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice uniform.
Not a lot of people in full Navy gear in the middle of New Mexico.
If you're going on leave.
Springtime says, Bird of Prey, are you ready for Professor Brainy Speck's latest invention, the atomic powered outhouse with laser wiping?
I got no sound. Better reload it.
I think somebody has an overactive imagination.
There is an audio level you may have to bring up.
Yeah, I get all the way up.
Okay.
I'm gonna redo it here. Oh, that's weird.
Let him drive. Yeah.
Yeah, right, babe. I'm horny, but I'm not that horny, okay?
Okay, how much money you got on you?
He already offered to drive. Why didn't he just drive?
Yeah, his necker shift's a little too high. That is a dated uniform, though. I mean, and he's in his blues, which is interesting because that would be a winter uniform. But I guess if you're out far enough out west, it wouldn't matter.
Didn't I tell you he'd comment on the uniform? He's the only guy that knows the proper naval uniform to wear. So,
well, for 1960, I mean, I wasn't in back then. I was about 36 years later I was in. But I mean, there's a tendency when guys are that far away from any naval installation, they can let their uniforms slack a little bit. They sometimes don't shave, that morning, things like that. So that's normal. Yeah, I still have any sound in this puppy.
I agree, Arabic and Super Blubber Puss. He could drive and she could sit in the back. What the fuck? I know how old numbers used to work.
It's an exchange.
Yep. Rotary dialing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're dead, honey.
I died. Very good film work here, where all of a sudden everything gets real serious and quiet. And
Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, are any of us really watching with you, or are you just dreaming? And this is still only 2009. You know, Josh Street, you'd be surprised how often I wonder that. Mama Prey does not want it to be August 2009. It was not a good time.
Notice how slim her waist is.
Actors, is someone give that girl a sandwich? Look at that waist.
yeah.
I believe you're going my way. Love that line in this episode.
Lesson: women shouldn't drive.
Wow.
Let's see, Mama Prey should slap you for that.
I gotta. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
she
logging
should.
out and logging back in here. Hold on.
Well, obviously, that's the lesson of this episode. What else could it be?
Yeah.
A slot machine or one-armed bandit. The Fever.
Okay, I figured it out.
Welcome back, Darren.
Yay.
So, I had in my storage unit a water header ruptured, destroyed a couple of boxes of comic books that I had from when I was a kid. But
Oh, no.
Damn.
yeah, but most of them were in backer boards with bags, so they're fine. But it's still a pain in the ass because I have to go in there and move boxes around so a plumber can get in there and fix the leak. And I'm pooped, so I decided to take a break.
I'm sorry to hear about your comic books.
You know what? It's okay because they were all I prepared, but the real loss was my Playboy collection from when I was in my 20s, because those weren't in backer boards and bags and they were all destroyed. But that's okay. I hadn't looked at them in 10 years anyway. Kind of lost my appetite for that shit.
Hearing some sort of jingle or something in the background.
Oh, here, let me turn my AC off. That better?
Honestly, I wasn't hearing it. I only have one headphone in though, so
I'm not hearing it now.
Yep. This is the first of many gambling-themed Twilight Zones, I think.
yeah, the fever. I don't think Rod was too into gambling.
No. He liked to smoke.
Ah.
That sign is still there.
Deej says, I'm tired too. He's been packing all day. He's going to move to New Jersey. I somehow doubt that, Deej.
The girls, the stars, the dice.
Did Charlie invite you to New Jersey?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, the guy on the left. What other episode of Twilight Zone was he in on the left? Elgin, Illinois. Known as the Crud. Whoa. Cigarette girls.
I wonder what they had to do to get that past the censors.
Yeah. You'll learn.
If he had unlimited credit, how could he lose?
See, this is when Vegas was awesome, back when the mob owned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just don't win too much, otherwise they break your arms. $1,000. Wow.
That was like 2 years payback then.
Yeah, let me do a conversion here. $1,000 in 1960 has the equivalent purchasing power of $9,223 today. So,
wow.
Yeah. That's according to the fountain of all knowledge, Google.
How dare you spend money on a vacation?
Yeah.
You fucking tightwad.
Yeah. I could be home auditing somebody right now.
Jesus Christ, man. Let your hair down some, dude. I mean, damn.
That's a dopamine hit. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's the same principle behind handheld games today with microtransactions.
Bobby Archaic says if you can't lose, there's no reason for unlimited credit. Unlimited credit only works when you're losing, oddly enough.
Everybody's met somebody who sounds like that guy. There's a little woman over there. Yeah.
Pull the handle. Coming over to the dark
Do
side.
it. You're going to get the fever.
Yeah. Look at that fancy, gaudy machine. All right, what the hell? You just wasted 10 cents. Yeah, pull that lever. It's like holding onto a dick.
Okay, she looks like Satan himself.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it. Now you're going
Enjoy
to hell.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
You threw away your soul. Plum.
And it just gives out money.
You didn't even hear it fall.
No. Tokens, yeah. It's like, what the hell happened?
We're
What the
rich.
hell?
We're rich beyond the dreams of Azeroth.
Rich beyond the dreams of avarice. Have you been thinking that he said Azarus this whole time, Ember?
I have.
Okay, it's avarice. Yeah.
Wow.
It was the first of the mythology, I believe.
That's okay. I there's a line from Superman that I have always thought said something else until I put the closed caption on like 2 years ago. The 1978 Superman movie. Not the gimps. No. We know the value of plastic tokens. Yes. Make sure you get everything out of that thing.
No, that's actually a smart move, though. You know,
Yeah.
you win, walk away.
Yeah. He took that guy's money. That guy would have got it. Oh, he won too. There you go. I sense something. A presence I have not felt. Oh, it's you.
Arabic Saunders is bird of prey. I've never been lucky, but the first time I went to Vegas, I won $700 in a slot machine.
Wow.
I don't know how to make it. I don't know what to make of it. You were lucky. That's what it was.
Yeah. What was that Robert De Niro movie where they took a hammer to the guy's fingers and they figured out he was cheating?
Good Casino.
Casino, that's what it was. Yeah. That was the worst advertising for Vegas I've ever seen. I saw that and I'm like, nope, not going there, even for a convention. Sorry. Well, it's not like that anymore. I don't care.
Bobby Archaic says, then you just have to roll it out until you win and cash it out. You keep up until you die and earn your debt free.
Oh, it's like the Amityville Horror.
Franklin,
get out. Or actually, it's more like, play me. Fuck up your finances.
separate beds.
It's 1960. Come on.
I know, 1960.
Oh, I love that Art Deco thing on the wall. Look at that. You can't find those anymore.
No, that's not Art Deco. That's modern.
That looks like Art Deco to me. Streamline Art Deco, perhaps, or before Streamline. Like, there's two different kinds of Art Deco. There's Art Deco and then Streamline Art Deco.
Let's see. That was Art Deco. That was like the 20s. So that's
right. And then Streamline Art Deco came in the 40s and 50s. That's like diners and Airstream travel trailers are made in that style. You know.
That's more like the 30s.
Let's argue about it some other time.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I slept in my clothes.
Wow. That's a high ceiling for a hotel like that. Yeah. Wow.
That is.
I love the rationalization. See, now I'd be hitting that shit if I was his age. You know, it ain't going to get any better than that. The Ozzie and Harriet beds aside, I suppose it probably wouldn't be very practical.
Oh, you don't need
Actor says he hates tainted money, just like Bird. Money itself can't be tainted.
Okay, but this is obviously the following morning. She got up and he's been there all night playing. Oh, maybe not.
I gotta give the money back.
Look what you did to me, Flora.
It's all your fault.
He's trying to get rid of the money. He keeps giving him his money back, I betcha. Oh, okay. No, he's totally flipped now.
Yeah.
He's a goner. He's worse than Clark Griswold in Vegas Vacation. Spending his kids' college tuition.
I'm mortgaging my home. No, you don't need her signature. It's in my name only.
You know, I've often wondered why those guys are behind a cage. You know, people
it was run by the mafia. Come on.
Right, I suppose. Oh dear. Huh?
Only 3 hours.
Wow, he's a piker.
Mama Pray hasn't even begun playing after 3 hours.
Oh, that's right. You guys got Atlantic City out there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Yes, Mama Pray. It is a casino episode.
Oh, I haven't heard
playing
a woman.
a slot machine for the first time.
I haven't heard a woman called a shrew in a long time.
Let's see. Inhuman.
Yeah, it's definitely not a human.
I got it a cherry. There's a couple of cents. One cherry always pays something on the first wheel.
I never knew that. See, I don't play this shit. Give this guy Candy Crush.
No kidding.
I mean, gambling apps in Australia are illegal, and they make a lot.
They're not
of money
going
down
to get
there.
home.
Yeah.
not going to have a home to go to.
I'm going to beat this machine. I should have cashed in all those chips. Then he would have had a fruitful visit. Instead, he's...
Oh, God.
Can I give you a post-dated check?
Now, see, a lot of people today are, what are those things he's writing out?
Yeah.
Today you'd just be swiping.
Super Blubberpuss says Vegas ATM machines have $100 minimum, and they're like when I went, it was like $5 fee, where everyone else was like $2.
Damn.
So I'm sure now it's got to be like a $10 fee.
What does it give it to you in 100 or does it give it to you in 520s?
In Vegas, it would give it to you in hundreds. Most others would give you 20s.
Wow.
But then you would take the 100 to the casino desk, and you could get 20s if you wanted.
At which point they have made their money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. You could also just put a $100 bill right into the machine.
Look at those mafia guys staring at him behind there.
Oh, there are the change machines also. Yeah, you don't have to go to a counter. There are special change machines.
Look at those dapper Italian men with widow's peaks looking at the guy. They look like Count Chocula.
Damn it, woman. Shower me while I stand here. It mocks me. It tasks me.
And I shall have it.
Nope.
See, what's sad is he knows better, but he still can't fight it. You know,
Alexander says the Royal from TNG, the Royale, would have made a good Twilight Zone episode.
That was originally written for Star Trek Phase 2. Well, Cherry you said that Cherry gives you something.
It should. The Cherry should be paying something.
So this wasn't
Not
written
enough.
by actual gamblers. Yeah.
Oh no. It's broken.
Now watch him throw him out.
You should have tranked him a long time ago.
Dollar?
It
was a nickel before.
Well, that's a $10,000 machine. I think
okay.
He was on the $1,000 machine earlier.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get the hammer.
Just a door in the middle of nowhere. Nothing to see here, people. Go back to your gambling.
That's another old white man went nuts.
I know the order sign on it.
Yeah. Give him a Quaalude.
Ludes, dude. Dude, fucking ludes.
Super Blubberpuss says, Bird of Prey, ask Mama Prey if she ever saw someone obsessed like this. Like in this Twilight Zone episode, this guy gets obsessed with the slot machine. He can't get away from it. He keeps playing and keeps playing, and then blames the machine for breaking down when he had his last dollar. He was just about to pay out. I would say we have.
Sounds like somebody gargling.
I'd say it was a neighbor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
You really gotta love the ominous jazz theme to this episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
The slot machine is calling his name. Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no.
smiling at him.
Yep.
And of course, she didn't see it.
Aravic says, now that I think about it, many Star Trek episodes would fit in with Twilight Zone. And Random Menace says, Professor Brainy Specs, the slot machine is calling after you.
No.
Yes.
I don't hear it.
Franklin. Professor. Professor Jeff Franklin.
Is he going to jump out the window? I'm in another dimension. Look at me. Ah, okay. The background changed.
Is that an Amazon smile?
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Hey, slot machine.
He's going to fall out of the. Yep, he's going to fall out the window.
He's going to jump.
Get away from the window.
Franklin.
Wow.
Oh, no.
It's all your fault.
Nice landing, dude.
Oh, at least his head didn't separate from his body.
You hate when you see that.
Yeah, get a squeegee, dude. Don't bother.
Wow.
And a mop.
Jeff Franklin.
At first, I thought he said beer in a couple minutes.
Let's get back to business, people.
Yeah.
We got a lot of gambling going on. We can't stop every time someone jumps out a window.
Yeah.
And they just leave him there, don't cover him up or anything?
No, this is Vegas.
Damn!
Oh, here's your $1 back there, bud.
Nice silver dollar. I wouldn't want it to go to waste. Moral of the story.
Don't gamble.
Don't let women pick your vacation.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Always go fishing.
Jeff
Leave them at home.
Franklin. Jeff Franklin.
Does anybody hear something weird? I don't know.
I don't hear anything.
Franklin.
This is a great episode.
Yeah, this is a great one.
Yeah. The first of many Twilight Zone episodes that deal with somebody finding themselves having traveled through time. The mechanism is never really the thing that the story is about, though. It's always about what you do in the situation. You know, and a lot of these are just military people, that these stories that happen, like this one, and then the one where the tank crew participating in in a
Little Bighorn.
Little Bighorn, yeah. And there's other ones too that don't involve military people, but yeah, this is the first of several. I think they had at least one a season that was like this.
I don't remember the Little Bighorn episode.
Oh, yeah, that was a good
Dude.
Yeah. I think my favorite one though was the pioneer who went over a hill, you know, and
that's a great one.
Yeah.
He brought penicillin back for his boy who was sick. Yeah, from the future. Yeah.
The Random Menace is Bird of Prey. Only the wife chooses when we are going for holidays, where we are going for holidays. If I pick something that would not be just perfect, I would have hard times for at least the following year. Well, Random, then you're always at risk of becoming a victim of a one-armed bandit or a car accident. Cliff Robinson says Super Blubberpuss. Dagger. 1917. He's hopelessly lost. Where's the Eiffel Tower? God damn it.
That's that sound. Is that from a propeller? No. The other sound.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Aviation had, you know, in what is it, 43 years, you know, they didn't have jets back in 1917 or even World War II.
Pull over, you dumb gorilla.
Maybe he doesn't know what those signs mean or whatever, but yeah. Serling was a huge aviation buff.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
But he was an army.
Good thing he speaks English.
Yeah. Proper English. That's called capitalism, man. Nice scarf. Nice ascot there, boy. Like Fred from Scooby-Doo. Oh, yeah. There's an
those
old-fashioned
uniforms
aviator.
were pretty cool.
They are, yeah. Yeah. Those weird puffy things on their legs.
I never understood why they did that to pants, though.
I don't know either. Sorry.
What the fuck? Okay, where's the camera?
costume.
Wrong. Add about 40 years to that.
1959. What was the lottery number? Gene says 59. I want my back pay.
No shit.
He wouldn't even begin to know how to fly that. Piston prop airplane versus a jet.
The Random Menace says it's almost like the TNG episode Cause and Effect.
Not quite.
Well,
Yeah, not quite.
Except that moment, this moment happened at the end of that episode rather than the beginning. Now that was a commercial break.
Galinda B says Track and the Twilight Zone were intertwined from the beginning. Indeed. That's why TNG, TOS and Twilight Zone are like literally the only two shows pre-1978 that I can watch without any problems.
Yep.
Over and over again.
Don't salute indoors.
Now, in that case, you would.
Really?
Yeah, you stepping into his office, you would salute him, and on the way out, you would salute him.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
you're reporting to a senior officer. In that situation, you would salute him.
Okay. That must be a Army Air Corps / Air Force thing then.
It's an Army thing. Now, I'm not sure about Air Force now.
Okay.
But in the Army, you do that.
Yeah.
Super Blubberpuss says you should try Night Gallery.
Night Gallery pales in comparison to Twilight Zone.
And Arabic says you don't like Lost in Space, not like Trek.
No.
Or Twilight Zone.
I would say that the writing on Lost in Space was, while good a lot of the times, was generally under Star Trek. And definitely under this.
Yeah. Well, the first season of Lost in Space, when it was black and white.
Yeah.
And Dr. Zachary Smith was.
Why are you calling
psychotic.
it World War One?
Yeah.
World War One? What the fuck? The Bee says Tales of Tomorrow. Serling called it the granddaddy of science fiction television. Huh. And Super Blubberpuss is insisting no hats indoors. Wow, he was cowardly.
Mm-hmm.
And Galinda B. loves sci-fi was written before we knew much about space. Like Leslie Nielsen's Mars Base is a pup tent.
Oof. That was a
Fucking
very
Air
pathetic century.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Air
don't have
Force
the-
guards. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Can I just go? Is it time for me to go yet? It's like- Wow.
There's some asshole in a World War One flyers uniform on the tarmac.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. He hit me in the gut.
He took out a SP. He's dangerous.
Yeah. Now he would have never seen one of those before. That would have freaked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that would have freaked
Oh,
me
that
out.
freaks me out right now.
Yeah, just because it's so old. It's such an old design. Oh man, you got to start it up the old-fashioned way.
Arabic Saunders says, my grandfather fought in Korea and got shot there. Sadly, he's dying of cancer, but if he wasn't, I'd make the lead bottom joke with him.
This guy has been throwing some pretty awesome punches.
No, those are airmen. They're a bunch of
Kirk
wimps.
Spock punches.
Oh yeah, but you know, I bet you getting punched by somebody from 1917 is probably going to be a lot better than, you know.
Resolute says, sorry to leave in a hurry like that, Bird of Prey. Helping my brother out. Check everyone later. No problem, Resolute. Hope all's well with your brother. Give him a hand.
What other
Oh, purple
cloud is there?
cloud. What the fuck?
Got it all right there.
That took some balls there.
You address an air marshal like that, you idiot!
Well, he's already in
wasn't
trouble.
the
He might as well.
smartest guy on base.
Yeah, he was already in trouble, so he might as well go for broke, right?
Right.
Aravic says poor Gramps was shot in the os in Korea. I'm sorry to hear that, Aravic. But that was a great episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. Another great episode.
Mm-hmm.
Now that really is next week because that was the third episode.
Yeah, what I like about that one, like I say, the method of his time travel is not important to the story, only that it happened, and
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess the mechanism was a white cloud.
Well, when you got black and white television, you kind of had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they could have called it any color they want, but the audience wouldn't have known the difference. So
Galinda B says I need to be on time next time. 3 p.m. Eastern, Galinda. If you can, that's the time we aim for. No, Deej, not the purple testicle.
But I do like that, a confrontation between somebody from a similar service to theirs, but a forerunner, would be like, running into somebody, from, the Vietnam era, basically today.
Mm-hmm.
Uniforms would be all different.
And Arabic says, hey, Gramps is 90 years old. Maybe I should try the lead bottom joke after all. Why not? Nothing to lose.
And, well, you're in the correct time zone.
Dee Dee Myers says, Bird of Prey, that was a great episode. I think so. Dee Dee.
Now I'm trying to remember the plot of this next one for next week.
He can forecast other people's deaths when they touch him or he touches them. It's been used,
Yeah.
lampooned.
Kind of like the Dead Zone. Yeah.
Okay. It's not registered.
Oh yeah, it will once you watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen all these so many times they start to run together.
Yeah.
Unless it's certain, certain titles like The Monsters on Maple Street or, the Obsolete Man.
Time Enough at Last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them just ring out. Others not so.
What the other episodes are.
Elegy and Mirror Image, I think.
Allergy and exactly, Mirror Image. Allergy, 3 astronauts touch down on an asteroid where they discover a world of people that appear to be frozen in time.
That one is sweet. That is a
Charles Beaumont wrote that one. He's written some of the best ones. And then the following week, go ahead.
Mirror Image is while waiting in a bus station, Millicent Barnes has this strange feeling that her doppelganger is trying to take over her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the following week, you got The Monsters Are Due at Maple Street and Long Live Walter Jameson, which is another famous one. Kevin McCarthy starred in that one.
Yeah, a world of difference in between them.
Yeah.
Good.
And The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street is so appropriate. It is so you can. It's like that's happening right now. We've witnessed that.
Yep.
Or are witnessing it.
Well, that's 2 weeks out from today.
Yep. I often get The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street and the episode The Shelter conflated because there's some similar ideas there where a neighborhood turns on a family. Yeah.
Mm.
But Claude Atkins, I believe, was in that movie or that show. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And I find The Shelter to be scarier, actually.
Yeah, because people go nuts.
Yep.
And they had no problem all of a sudden turning racist.
Oh yeah.
In that episode, it was okay. He's a foreigner. Get him the hell out.
Yeah. Well, people are like, those other people on this other block, don't let him into the shelter. And of course, it's like, those people on the next block, they're from another country now, huh? It's, the actor who is the main guy in that, or the second main guy, I think I remember him from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He played Grandpa Joe.
Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
So next week's Cinema Saturday movie is Superman, 1978.
Oh hell! Okay,
wow.
I'm going to be there, Bird.
Oh man, that's not gonna happen while I'm at work. So screw you.
I wish you would hold off a week.
Oh, well, you around next week, Jeff?
Not this coming Saturday, but the following.
Really?
Yeah.
Darren, is it any better for you if it's a week later?
No, I generally work Saturdays until what would be considered 7:30 in the evening your time. So, unless I play hooky, which I'm not going to do.
Don't change it on my account, Bert.
Oh. I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, it's okay. No worries.
We'll find a good movie for you too.
Uh-oh, now I'm scared.
Jeff would probably Enemy Mine, I think, for Jeff. That would be a good.
That's not a bad movie.
Wolfgang Peterson, I believe, made that movie, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's a long movie, though, so we might either starting early or exactly on time. It's 2 hours and 23 minutes, so.
Chico and the Man.
Yeah, Jack Albertson, that was his name.
Yeah.
That was the father. It was the father of the family that was smart enough to actually build a proper bomb shelter.
What I like about The Shelter also is, of course, that mob forms at the end of the the show and actually manages to break into the bomb shelter, which is a lot of people have a problem with that, and it's like, well, okay, they all worked together and got in, and of course that ruined the bomb shelter. It was only designed for 3 people: the guy, his wife, and his kid. And now it's this idea that they couldn't stand the idea of him being safe inside and them being outside, so they had to ruin it for him. It was that's what's so horrific about it. And then of course it all, well, should we even spoil it? I don't think we should spoil it. That's a season 3 episode though. That's going to be a long ways away.
Yeah.
But yeah. The one guy had a house that didn't have a basement. It was on a concrete slab. So he had no perceived protection, and yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to work. So, fixing my storage area. Thanks for having me, Bird.
And thank you for coming, Darren, and thank you all else for hanging out with me. I think this was a great week of Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah.
Great week. Yeah, awesome. Fantastic.
Before we go, Professor Brainy Specs, anything you'd like to say?
Well, I just want to apologize to everyone. We had to postpone a question of Trek from yesterday. It'll be coming up this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Central. And Bird, you are a contestant, so looking forward to that. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Looking forward to it as well. Very cool. Mr. Lundell.
Yes. Hey, I'm having fun, okay? Twilight Zone and then the original Superman next week. Come on. Hey, I'm there.
Oh, great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. And Miss Lundell Miss Lundell can be found on Odyssey these days, and there is the link to his Odyssey page. If you guys get a chance, check it out.
Yeah, come by, sign up, watch a movie. It's fun.
And I'm sorry, Professor, what were you saying?
I was just answering Super Blubberpuss in the chat, but I think somebody else filled Super Blubberpuss in. So
yes. Twilight Zone is Sunday. Saturday will be on Cinema. Saturday is our movie. Saturday at 2:30 or 3 p.m. Eastern will be Superman, and 3 p.m. Sunday will be Twilight Zone. In fact, probably I'll go ahead and say it now. 2:30 p.m. Eastern, we will do Superman next week. This way I have some time to recover after Superman and before I am on Question of Trek at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So, because it's a longer movie next week.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturdays are movies and Sundays are Twilight Zones. Those are our weekends.
Well worth it.
Josh Reed says, "Hey, Bird of Prey, the Weather Channel said Karoga's Weather Dominator needs to be turned off. Storms are getting harder to track because of it." LDG says, "Miss Lundell and I will be doing a watch party and rifting of What If Episode 2 in an hour." Very cool.
Woohoo! Yeah. So far, it's terrible. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. If it's something about it I like, I will tell you I like it. Okay?
Okay.
But if it's bad, it's bad. So.
Captain Trek, what you got going on?
I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Tuesday through Sunday, morning brew, 6 a.m. Central.
I do apologize for falling asleep this morning, Captain, but I ended up getting tired and
Understood.
I put the CPAP and everything on.
Yep.
I did it the right way.
Of course.
Josh reads says bookmark the bird screening room before and Wednesday's DS9. Yes, we also use the screening room on Wednesdays for Deep Space Nine Wednesday. This Wednesday, and that's at 5 p.m. Eastern, is season 5, Empok Nor episode, where they go to the sister station of Terak Nor to go get extra parts. That's a Chief O'Brien, Garrick, Nog, and some randos.
That's where Garrick goes nuts.
Deep Space Nine Wednesdays, Twilight Zone Sundays, and Cinema Saturdays. Mondays and Fridays are Bed Life. That's at 5 p.m. That's where I talk and do Dear Bop and whatever kind of anything goes. Tuesdays are open lines, and I usually play a game. And Thursdays, for the foreseeable future, are me releasing a Star Trek review, currently Lower Decks. And if I stream, it'll be on the Bird of Prey 5X channel. So be sure you have subscribed to the Bird of Prey 5X channel, which you can get at birdofprey5.com. Captain, was there anything else you wanted to say?
No, thank you for having me on.
Okay, you are always welcome. With that, guys, Qapla all, Bird and panel out. I'll see you around. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdofprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Bird of Prey 5 needs. At the main Bird of Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Bird of Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Bird of Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.